Hi guys, so I know another haul, it's ridiculous, you haven't had a haul in like 3 months and then I put 2 at you in a week. It's because we actually booked our holiday last weekend and we're going to Zante in May, and that was what I was saving up for mainly. Like, we kind of to go on holiday with Bradley and kind of like save up for that, and that was mainly it. So after that it was fine, I could spend all the rest of my money or whatever else that I wanted to spend on anything I wanted, but I wanted to buy that first and get that out of the way. I always want to do some more things in the summer, but that's a bit further on, so I've got time to save for that. But because we booked our holiday, we thought, do you know what, let's go holiday shopping. I'm actually going to start with some beauty bits to start with. Now, I've only got a couple, but I just want to really mention these things. Now, the first 3 things that I've got are just some a couple of makeup things that I bought after I got the stuff that I mentioned in my other haul. And the first thing I've got here is the Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner. Now, this is the eyeliner that's like £2.99 that a lot of people kind of rave about. It's just a liquid liner. I've kind of heard quite a lot of things recently about this on like magazines, and there was like kind of like a thing about the Saturdays kind of using it all the time and stuff like that. And I was just kind of really interested in it, and I'd never really kind of used it before. For £2.99, well, I might as well try it. And yeah, I've tried it and I really like it. I actually did like a winged eyeliner with it the other day and like a red lip, and it looked really nice. And I don't know, it just looked nice together, and I was really like proud of myself for doing a really good winged eyeliner with this. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. It is a really good eyeliner, like everyone says, for £2.99. Now, the next thing I got is just something that kind of like tickled my fancy, and this was the Makeup Revolution Autumn Metals Foil Finish. And this is a dupe of the Steeler ones that are similar to this, where you've got kind of like an eyeshadow, then you've got like a little like mixing primer, and you've got like a little mixing tray. This was £5, which I thought was kind of like not expensive, but for Makeup Revolution for one eyeshadow it's kind of expensive. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be good because the majority of Makeup Revolution stuff does seem to be quite good. I haven't actually got many of their things. I've only got one of the palettes. I've got the Naked 2 palette, like the dupe. So I haven't got many of the things, but I think it should be quite good. I just haven't had a chance to wear it because this shade here is quite like a dark gunmetal grey, and I'd like to use it all over the eye and make it really kind of like a foil finish. So I don't think I'd wear it kind of like in the middle of the day, more like a night out kind of look. But yeah, I really want to try this, and I don't think it says the colour on the packaging, but it's kind of like this like dark grey one. But yeah, really interested to try this. So if it's good, then I'll definitely do like a tutorial with it, because it's something quite interesting, and I guess it would give quite a nice look. And the last thing makeup wise that I got was this, and this is the Gosh Velvet Touch lip liner in the colour Nugget Crisp. Now, I can't remember who mentioned this, but someone said it was a dupe for Whirl. Now, I feel like in every haul I'm doing, it's like, this is a dupe for Whirl, this is a dupe for Whirl, this is the best dupe I've found. I don't even have Whirl, but this is so nice, and I really like the consistency as well. This is what it looks like, and really, when you think of the like Whirl and swatches and Kylie Jenner, this is the kind of shade that you think of, this kind of dark, nudie pink mauvey colour, and this is really nice. It's a lovely lip liner. I've worn it a lot recently. It just kind of goes really well with a nice smoky eye, and it just looks really nice on, and I just really like it. It's cheap and it's a really nice eyeliner. I really like Gosh, and I also have one of their liners in the bright orange. It's not what I'm wearing now, but I have it in bright orange, and I really like that, and I wore that in the summer last year, so I really like this. And this is 100% a dupe for Whirl, so go and grab this. Now, I'm just going to get onto some clothes items to show you. Now, the first thing I've got here is this jacket from Topshop, which doesn't relate to a holiday clothing at all, in the slightest. But I got this a couple of weeks ago when I was shopping with my grandma, and I really liked it. I thought it was really chic, something that would kind of go with my style, and I just thought, let's just get it. It was quite expensive, was it? I think it was £58, I think. But it is kind of this like long jacket, and it's got kind of these long sleeves. It's this really nice material. It's quite thin. Hangs really nice. Just kind of drapes across the body. It's got like these lapels here, goes down, and it is really long. Now, I'm absolutely awful at showing you this, but it is really long like this. I have ordered a tripod recently, which came a couple of days ago, so I will be doing more kind of outfit videos that I haven't been doing recently because I haven't had a tripod, and obviously I can't do it without a tripod. So I will try and kind of feature this. It also has this kind of like buckle kind of detailing, and I've kind of tied it at the back so it hangs nicely. You can also kind of tie it around the front and kind of cinch it in, but I feel like it looks a bit dressing gown like a little bit there. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's a really nice piece, and I have worn it a lot since I've got it, and I don't know, I just think it's a really nice classic piece, and because it's kind of lightweight, it's not like a proper coat, it's going to really transition into spring, I think, especially in the UK. And then the next thing I have here is something from Missguided. Now, when I was thinking about getting a holiday, I was like, oh my god, bikinis. Like, don't know why, I'm not usually into bikinis, but I've been really into healthy eating and fitness recently. Don't ask me why. I've never been into it my entire life. I despise fitness, I despise exercise, I want my chocolate, and I do not like any kind of physical activity. But recently, the past couple of weeks, I have been very much into it, and I don't have a clue why. So I'm really motivated to get that kind of summer body, and I don't know why at all, but I'm kind of glad I have this motivation. So to get me even more motivated, I thought I'd order some bikinis. Now these are both from Missguided, and the reason why I actually ordered from Missguided was because of these. Now there is a top to go with this, but I am sending it back because it's too big. But these are the bottoms, and basically this is a complete dupe of the triangle bikinis that were kind of really popular last year and are still kind of popular now, but they are literally like £60. I'm sorry to everyone that has bought one. I'm not going to spend £60 on a bikini. It's just not something that I can necessarily afford to spend £60 on one bikini. I don't know, maybe they're like 40, I probably could, but 60 is a lot of money. So these are from Missguided, and they're very, very similar. They're kind of like that neoprene, really thick, kind of protective material. They're the same colour, this kind of like really nice kind of faded kind of pastel neon colour, really nice orange, and I just absolutely love these. They're really nice. And to go with this, I've got the bandeau kind of zip up top that you kind of like know, the triangle ones, but I ordered it in the wrong size and it's too big, so I've got to send that back and get another one. But yeah, really like these, and I think the bikini altogether was something like £22, which is an absolute bargain, like in comparison to spending £60 on the triangle ones. So that's the reason why I actually wanted to order off Missguided in the first place, because I saw the dupes and I was like, oh my god, I've got to have them. I did think to myself, I was like, at the end of the day, if you don't order something like that now, they're just going to sell out. The only thing I was a bit disappointed in is that in the triangle ones, they have a really nice turquoise blue colour, and on Missguided they had like this really like neon green. I wasn't really into that. So, but yeah, really like this one with this bright orange. And then I got this one, which is like a really nice black bikini, and this actually came in a two-piece, which I don't normally like because I have very different size difference on my boobs and my bum. They're completely different. And whereas this one, you could order kind of two different sizes like this one, and then you could order the top in a different size. But luckily enough, this actually fits. So we've got the top here, which is kind of like a triangle shape, and it's got like this really, really nice mesh detailing at the top, which I really like. I think it's really nice detail. And then at the back, it's crisscross. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this, but it kind of crisscrosses over and then does up with a clasp at the back. Now doing it with the clasp is my absolute favourite kind of bikini style, because I absolutely hate it when you have to do a bow, and then it's a really big bow as well, and then you try and sunbathe and lie down and it gets in the way and it drives me insane. So I much prefer having a clasp like this and it being kind of secure. But yeah, that's that bikini. Really, really like that one. And then the bottoms look like this, and again they've got kind of mesh at the side here, and it's kind of like a little bit cheeky, like I don't know, I just really, really like this bikini. I think it's really nice, and this one looks really, really flattering on. It's just really nice. And I don't own many black bikinis, and I thought this was just like a really nice classic one. And that one, I can't actually remember how much it was, but I think it was around £20, and I don't think that's too bad. Then next I have New Look. Now I popped into here the other day after work and picked up a couple of things. I actually found some really nice things in New Look. I just picked up so many things and I could have bought all of them, but I restricted myself because at the end of the day I had some really nice things from last year as well, some I wear. So I got this. Now this is kind of like a really nice piece. I think it's a play suit. It's really kind of like flowy, really nice. Then you've got kind of like a tie detail in here that you tie up at the front, and I really like things like this for just kind of being able to, if you're on holiday in the daytime and you go on like a boat trip, or for example you are or for example you're just going for a walk or something like that where you're actually going somewhere. I really like something like this, and I found last year on holiday I kind of struggled with, I didn't have many things that you could just throw on. Had a lot of shorts and t-shirts, but I kind of liked this play suity type thing because they're really flattering to start with, especially when they're flowy like this, and when they're really like light material. I just really found them useful. So I thought this one was lovely, and if you're going for like a casual look in the evening, you could wear this as well. But I tend to dress up quite a lot on the evenings on holiday, and it's a really nice low V as well, which I thought was really flattering. So yeah, I really liked that, and that was £17.99. I thought it was a really different print as well. It's not something you'd find everywhere. Then next, I just got this top. Now this is quite boring for me. I don't very often buy basics. I'm very much one of those people that I kind of like, no, I like to buy statement pieces and whatever. And I'm sure I will get to a point where I do think, oh, basics are better. But this is kind of a really nice, just chiffon material kind of vest top type thing. But the straps are really nice. They're kind of it's a high neck. It's a really flattering cut because you've kind of got like your shoulder, and just, it looks really nice. And I tried this on, and I thought, to be honest, I would get a lot of wear out of this, kind of wearing it with skirts and things things, and kind of like the spring, summer on a holiday and stuff. This was $9.99. I just thought it was a really classic piece and something I could really do with in my wardrobe. And then, surprise, surprise, we have another bikini. Now this one may be my favourite, and this is another triangle dupe. This is from New Look. And this is what it looks like. So at the top you've got a tie like this, which I do like at the top of bikinis. I like a tie at the top and a clasp at the back, because the clasp at the back, again, as I said, you don't have to lie down it, and the tie at the top, it's easy to kind of like untie or make it looser or tighter, because sometimes you do need them more hoisted up. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It is kind of a cup bikini, but yeah, it's really, really nice. That's what it looks like. And it's this really nice, it's kind of like a bit different on the camera, but it's like a yellowy green. It's not quite as neon as it is on the camera. But I really like this. I think it's lovely, really, really nice, and I really like these bra shaped bikinis. This one isn't quite as neoprene as the Missguided ones. These are a lot more just regular bikini bottom material, and these are the bikini bottoms to go with the bikini top. But I really like it. I really like kind of like the black lining around the outside. I just think they're lovely. And again, this was the bottoms were $7.99 and the top was $14.99, so really, really good value. But yeah, absolutely love this bikini. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And now we're at the good stuff. We're in Primark. So I'm going to just go through the things that I've got from here. I went here a couple of days ago, and yeah, I've got some really nice things, to be honest. So I'm going to start with this pair of shorts. Now I have been, as I said, working out a bit more, kind of doing a bit more exercise and all of that kind of fun stuff. And I don't spend money on workout gear, not at all. I only ever do exercise in my house. I do 30-day shred exercise videos and other exercise videos and stuff, so I don't necessarily spend money on really, really nice workout gear. Even like Primark shorts that are like £6, I don't really like to spend on, which sounds really stingy, but these were in the sale for £2, and I thought they were really fun, kind of quirky print. I just thought they were nice to kind of work out in, especially because I don't actually really have any workout shorts at all. I bought a sports bra off of eBay a couple of weeks back, and that's really nice, like bright pink, so I've got that, and I've got these shorts, and yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I really liked these, and a lot of the workout gear was in the sale in Primark, but I just couldn't find any in my size apart from these. Some really nice shorts, because even though I was saying that I do like kind of those things that go over and you can wear them all the time, I do like to have some shorts that you can wear. They're kind of stretchy and they've got this really nice kind of mint green piping around the outside. These were £3 and they're just complete bargain. For things like shorts and just simple tops, I would never really go anywhere else except from Primark, really, unless they were really, really nice. But yeah, absolutely love these. I think they're gorgeous. Yeah, just really nice to, again, just sling on and just look really nice. I then got these, which are a bit more of a formal pair of shorts. Now, I'm not really a avid shorts wearer, especially in the UK, even with tights. Just not something that I wear. I'm not very comfortable with my like thighs. They're kind of like the thing I really don't like. So really for me, it's skirts and dresses, and I will wear skirts as well, because they kind of divert the look off of your thighs. These were £5, and they've got this really pretty kind of floral print, I suppose, on them. They had quite a few different styles of these shorts, but again, there was nothing in my size. But I really like these. I think they're really nice. They've got these like pretend pockets on the front, and this is what the back looks like. It's just got a zip at the back. I'd either wear these kind of in the evening with like a really nice loose top, like the one I just showed you from New Look, or I'd kind of wear them in the daytime if you kind of going out and you're going on like a boat trip, or you're going like walking down to the beach, or you're just going on a walk somewhere. Yeah, I'd wear these as a bit more of like a formal outfit. But yeah, I really, really like these. I think they're lovely. The pair of casual shorts are these ones. Now, I wasn't too keen on these when I first saw them, but I thought I'd try them on, and I tried them on and I really, really like them. I think they're quite quirky, they're really nice. These were £3 again, and yeah, really like these. I think they're really nice, and yeah, I just like these type of shorts to kind of sling on, put a little top with it, and just walk down to the pool, especially if you're spending an entire day at the pool. Like, what's the point? So yeah, really like these. Just to annoy you even more, I have another bikini. Now, I really, really like this one. This has got a leaf print on it, and I like leaves. So we've got a strap at the top, and I have to have a strap. I can't have a bikini just like this, because there's nothing holding these bad boys up, and that really annoys me. And I get really conscious, because if I'm kind of jumping in the pool, they're not got the support that they need. So yeah, got a strap on this one, and then I've got the little clasp as well, I really like. So you've got the clasp at the back, and I just absolutely love this bikini. I think it's really, really nice. And then you've got the bikini bottoms, which look like this, and you've got like little tassels on the side. But what I do like is that these don't actually tie up. They've just got the tassels, but they're like elasticated. It's not they tie up, which I don't like when they tie up, because that is a risk. Like, imagine if they just like undid and your kind of bikini bottoms fell off. No, that is not a good look. But this entire bikini was only £6 for Primark, and again it's kind of like you have to buy the two in the same size, but luckily enough again this fitted, so it was fine. Sometimes I do have a real problem with it and sometimes it's fine, but really like this, and this looks lovely on. My plan wasn't actually to buy that many bikinis this year because I really liked the ones I had last year and I had a really nice selection of them and I kind of found them really nice. But yeah, I don't think I'll be buying anymore because there's quite a few there, especially with my ones from last year too. Then next to show you I have this, which is kind of like a beach cover up, which looks a bit weird right when I'm showing you it here. Just goes straight down like this, but it has this low V here with these really nice kind of like sequiny detailing, and it's got this leaf pattern all over it, and it's kind of like, it is black and white but it kind of looks greyish because there is a combination of black and white obviously. And then it has a tie which is actually tied over the back, but it has a tie that comes round at the front, kind of cinching at the waist, and it's so loose and lightweight, and it was really flattering on, especially when I tried it with a bikini, and it just looked lovely. And this is probably one of my favourite pieces that I brought out of everything. You can just wear this to the beach, you can wear it at the pool, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of it. I remember last year I had like kind of like a white one that I wore all the time. I just chucked it over my bikini if I was going to get a drink or a snack or something like that, or if you're just going to go back up to your hotel room and you just want to cover up rather than like walking in a bikini, because sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable if you're walking like a long way just in a bikini. I know sometimes I feel a bit self-conscious if you're walking like ages in a bikini. Sometimes I like to kind of cover up and walking like a bit of a long distance. So yeah, really like this. I think it's lovely and definitely one of my favourite pieces. And the last clothing item I have here is this. Now this is kind of like a crochet type top in this really nice neon coral colour. On camera it's coming up very pink, it's actually very orange, a completely different colour to what it's coming up on camera, but it's got these kind of like flowers kind of crocheted into it. This was £10 and I just think it's so nice, look really nice over a bikini with some denim shorts, and I just, yeah, absolutely love this. I think it speaks for itself. And the last couple of things here I have are just accessories. Now the first thing I have here is something that I thought was such a bargain. This was £3.50 for a bag, like that is crazy. So it's got like a strap, like a long strap, and then you've got kind of, it opens up and it's just like a little pouch bag. But I really like the size that it is. I think it's really nice. It's a nice holiday size bag that you can kind of take out. I remember last year I had a really nice bag from New Look. It was kind of like a really nice size, a bit bigger than this, but it was really nice, and I want to find one that's kind of that size because it was really handy and I literally kept everything in it, and I used it the entire summer. But now when I look at the bag now, it's got like blue marks and green marks and white marks from like the beach and like going out, and just all of these weird marks all over it. So this is kind of the start of my 2015 summer bag collection. But yeah, really like this. I think it's lovely and it looks a lot more expensive than £3.50. And the last two bits I have from Primark here are two little hair things. Now I don't very often in the UK put my hair up at all unless I'm hungover and can't be bothered to wash my hair, or that's about it really. I never ever will put my hair up. I always just have it down. But I do quite like my hair up. It's not something that I don't really like, and I'll put it up when I go to bed. But when I'm on holiday, obviously you put your hair up a lot more. You go to the pool, you go to the beach, just things like that. You just put it up a lot more. So I got these, and these just go around kind of like a top knot, but I thought you can kind of put it around just a bun or something like that. And this one was £2, and it's got these kind of little floral flowers all around them. I just thought it was so cute, and it would look really holiday appropriate. And then this one here was £2, and this one doesn't say top knot, so I think this one is generally, you could just do this with the ponytail because it is a little bit more stretchy, but you obviously could put this around a top knot too. And this has got all these flowers around it, and they really remind me of being a child, like being like 5 or 6. And my mum always used to put like these kind of things in my hair, especially like these kind, and I really like them. I think they're really pretty, and they've kind of come back around again. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I know the lighting's gone a bit rubbish now, it's kind of getting dark, but thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed, then please click the button down below. I'd really appreciate it, and I will speak to you all next time. Bye.